Hello and welcome to my new IGTV series all about the chakras. And a chakra, if you are not aware, is just the energy meridians in the body, starting from your root and going all the way up to your crown, which is the top of your head, and actually extending far beyond that. There are more than 7 of them, but we won't get into that just yet, unless you're curious, and then I'll probably talk about it. All right, and so each chakra absorbs and emits energy, life force, otherwise known as prana. And whether or not you're absorbing it from around you or emitting it outward, or if you're staying relatively in balance, all has to do with you, how in alignment you are, and what you're doing in your life. Today we are going to talk about the throat chakra, which is right here, if you can see that, the little indent. And it comes back out the same little, it's not parallel, it kind of goes like this, out the back side of your head. And so this chakra will have to do with communication, speaking our truth, our individuality, our healing, any kinds of purification. And because of that, it controls the thyroid, the lymphatic system, your throat, ear, nose, and throat, anything in your body that has to do with purification, and your neck and shoulders. The throat chakra color is blue, and its element is the ether, or you could call it spirit if you wanted to. And so I just wanted to give you a few ways to recognize that you might have a blocked or out of alignment, thrown off equilibrium to your throat chakra. It's just not doing its job properly. And this will show up with feelings of social anxiety, ashamed, shyness. That's one I suffered from, often still do. This is something you have to work on regularly. And like riding a bike, it will get easier each time you do it. And other areas are unable to express yourself, having a loss of faith, afraid to speak, being desperate, feeling unable to create or having little creativity, and holding back. So that's how you'll know that your throat chakra is out of alignment. And so what we need to do next is to really look at what might be causing us to be out of alignment within that area. And so for this specific chakra, not thinking, speaking, or living in alignment with your personal truth is going to completely knock you off balance with your chakra, and probably shrink it up. And this is when you get really, really shy, unable to talk, all of those things from above. Others not acknowledging your truth can be another thing that makes you feel, that makes it close up. Alternatively, not listening to others or recognizing their truths, and then also not being heard. Gossiping and complaining are definitely not going to help you open up your throat chakra. Living in doubt, being dishonest with yourself and others, and having a negative thought processing. So these are all going to throw you out of alignment, and you're going to need to do some meditation and some work around your throat chakra. So after you have discovered what might be holding you back, we're going to get really, really clear. Maybe journal around this. Ask yourself, what's blocking me? What's stopping me from communicating? Why can't I speak? Who isn't hearing me? What am I not hearing? What scares me about being unique? Or what might be poisoning me? So get really clear on these questions, and this will help you kind of open up a path to realize what it is that you're actually needing to do. Because we're not all going to need to do the same thing to open this up. Some of us are living different truths than everyone else, and we just have to go on our own journey. Okay, So here are some tips once you become really clear to help you open up. If you're into stones like I am, this is a piece of apatite. It is a blue, beautiful stone. So you can use your crystals and wear them close to your throat chakra, meditate with them, hold them while you're giving speeches or making videos. That will help. So Lapis Lazuli is another stone that's really great. Turquoise, kyanite, and blue topaz. So anything with a blue color will be somewhat helpful, but they don't necessarily have to have a blue color for it to have a property that will assist you here. And I advise when you walk into your crystal shop or you check out your good friend's Instagram and you're looking at these stones, don't just look for one that you know is supposed to help you. Have it kind of like call to you. Remain open to it, because those crystals are going to work much better for you than just being like, oh, well, Jess said that I really need this apatite, that it will help me open up my throat chakra. Yes, maybe it will, but perhaps another stone would have been much more fitting for you. All right, so another thing you can help to do to open up your throat chakra is sound therapy. And you can do sound therapy many different ways. There are meditations on YouTube. There are frequencies that are specifically dialed in to help you open up the throat chakra. Or you can just get a singing bowl. Singing bowls, actually humming, screaming, and singing out loud are all ways to help you open up your throat chakra. You can wear blue to channel that color, or you can alternatively envision it if you're really good at meditation and seeing things in that way. Breathing exercises will be really important here. Ujjayi breath is really good, or lion's breath, or alternative nostril breathing. So doing like counts of 4, in and out opposite nostrils, that will help regulate and bring you back down. You can engage in yoga that will help open up your throat chakra. I believe it is camel pose. Well, if you let your neck go, will open this all up right here. There are definitely a lot of other ones. Look that up if you're into it. I definitely am. I love doing yoga. It's one of my favorites. And then lastly, you can get some plant medicine. And no, I don't mean mushrooms. However, those can be helpful if you need it. I'm talking teas, essential oils, lotions, any of that sort of thing. And eucalyptus, peppermint, red clover, and lemon balm are some really amazing ones to help open up the throat chakra. There's definitely more out there. Do your research if these aren't things that you like. But there are a few tips that I had. And I'm really excited to actually be able to come back and do our next installment. I'm thinking sacral chakra. What about you? I'm gonna leave a poll in my stories later today, so go check that out. Let me know what you actually want to talk about next. We can do any of the 7 ones. Also, let me know if you want to hear about the supposed rest of them up above. Thank you for joining me today. Catch you next time.